Dear students, acids and bases. This is the second chapter in your physics textbook. Already you learned some basic concepts in your lower standards. So now I'm going to revise those basics. In this video, the topics I'm going to discuss: acids, what are acids, bases, salt, indicators, and what is the neutralization reaction. So acids, strong acid and weak acid is there. How can we identify the strong acid and weak acids? And under the bases, strong base and weak base, how can we identify it? And after that, salt, indicators, and this neutralization reaction. These are the topics that we are going to discuss today. Now, what are the first topics? What are the acids? What are acids? Acids are sour taste, and acid turn blue litmus paper into red, and acids are producing H plus ions in the aqueous solution. Aqueous solution in the sense when acid diluted, acids reacted with water, so that we can call it as an acidic solution. And if you are adding the water to the acid, so we can call it as aqueous solution. So acids are producing H plus ions, and that acids, if the acids are producing more H plus ions, then it is called the strong acid, and acids produce less H plus ions, that is the weak acid. So this is about the acids. So let me recollect: sour taste, acids are sour taste, and acid turn blue litmus to red. Acids produce H plus ions, and if acids are reacting with in presence of aqueous solution, it produces more H plus ions, then it is a strong acid, and less H plus ions, that is the weak acid. Next point is base. Bases are soapy to touch, and it turns red litmus to blue, and bases are producing OH minus ions. OH minus ions, hydroxide ion, and H plus is a hydride ion. Bases are producing OH minus ions, that are hydroxide ions, and as well as if OH minus ions are producing more, so that is called the strong base, and less, that is the weak base. And acids and base. Next topic is indicators, and the salts are nothing but acid and base are reacting with each other. They are producing salts. Corresponding salts are there. One point is there. In the neutralization reaction, I'm explaining about the topic. Next one is indicators. Indicators are nothing but the substances. So first, how can we identify the acids, bases, and salts? How can you identify it? So the substance which indicate the nature of the solution, that means acidic or basic, is nothing but the indicator. So the substance, a substance which indicate the nature of the substance, that is the indicator. Here we are having red litmus. It is one type of indicator. It turns blue in basic medium, and blue litmus it turns red in acidic medium. Phenolphthalein indicator is also there. So actually this is a base colorless solution. Phenolphthalein is a colorless solution. It does not change any color in the acidic medium. Phenolphthalein does not change any color in the acidic medium, and it turns pink in the basic medium. We can easily identify that it is if in presence of phenolphthalein, any chemical turns into pink color, so we can call it as the base, and there is no color change, we can call it as the acid. Coming to the methyl orange. Methyl orange, basically it is the orange color solution. It is in acidic medium, so it changes red color, and in basic medium it is in the yellow color. So this is about the indicators. Indicator, the basic point is the substance which indicate the nature of the solution. Next one is neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction is when acid and base are reacting with each other. Acid and base are reacting with each other. They are producing salts with water. So some examples are here in acids. Acids are H2SO4, HCl, HNO3, and so on. Bases NaOH, KOH, and so on. Salts NaCl and MgCl2. Neutralization reaction is acid is reacting with the base. They are producing salts. Let me check that it is when HCl is reacting with NaOH. that is HCl dissociate into H plus and Cl minus ions, and NaOH dissociate into Na plus and OH minus ions. This chlorine Cl minus ion attracted towards the sodium plus ion, so that is NaCl is producing, and this H and this OH combined with each other, so that is H2O is generating. Okay, so this is about the neutralization reaction. HCl plus NaOH gives rise to NaCl plus H2O is there, and this in each and every neutralization reaction definitely water should produce. So HCl acids, H2SO4 is sulfuric acid, HCl is hydrochloric acid, HNO3 nitric acid, bases NaOH sodium hydroxide, KOH is potassium hydroxide, salts. So NaCl common salt, that is the sodium chloride, and magnesium chloride has given. So these are the topics today we discussed, and listen to the running notes, listen to the video many times and write on the running notes, and in the next two videos I will complete that lesson. After that you should prepare the running notes thoroughly and read the textbook and workbook as well, so then I will clarify the doubts. Thank you students, thank you very much.